let f of x y z, let f of x y z be a scalar function defined on a two-sided piecewise smooth surface. Yes. Okay. Then integration of f of x y z over the surface. This is called surface integral of f of x y z. Okay. So notation. So what is its notation? It is denoted like this. Surface integral over s f of x y z ds, f of x y z ds. Okay. Now, what do you mean by two-sided surface? Uh, if it is a closed surface, it can be mm, inside and outside. Okay. If it is an open surface, you can see two sides. You can see two sides, right? Upper part of the surface and lower part of the surface, right? Okay. What is a two-sided surface? Okay. So if this is a plane surface, and this is one side, this is the other side. So this is a two-sided surface. Okay. And if you take a sphere, inside is one side, outside is another side. That is a two-sided surface. There are one-sided surfaces also. I will discuss about that later. Okay. So whatever you can imagine, all the surfaces are going to be two-sided only. So at the moment, okay. So this surfaces is a two-sided surface. Okay. And it is a piecewise smooth surface. What do you mean by piecewise smooth surface? Where the direction of the normal changing continuously. Okay. Suppose you take a surface like this. Okay, where the direction of the normal is changing continuously. There is no sudden change in the direction of the normal. Though, therefore, this is an example of a smooth surface like sphere. Okay. Whereas if you are taking a cuboid, here there is no change in the direction, but from here to here there is a sudden change in the direction. Therefore, this is a piecewise smooth surface. It is composed of finitely many smooth surfaces. This is an example of a piecewise smooth surface. Okay. So, and our surface can be open surface or closed surface. Our surface can be open surface or closed surface. For example, if you take a cylinder, okay, if the bottom and the top are also closed, then it is an example of a closed surface. Okay, or it can be an open surface like this. Okay, if I open the top, okay, so it's an example of an open surface. And any plane figure, any plane figure is an example of an open surface. This is an open surface. It is not closed, right? It is a two-sided, smooth plane surface. Okay. It is also two-sided, piecewise smooth closed surface. Okay. And it is a two-sided smooth surface. It is a two-sided smooth surface. Okay. So my surface can be like this, right? So my surface can be like this, where the direction of the normal changing continuously, or the surface can be like this, where there is no change in the direction here, but from here to here, you can see from here to here there is a sudden change in the direction. Therefore, this is an example of a piecewise smooth surface. This is an example of a smooth surface, and my surface can be open or closed, I said. My surface can be open or closed, I said. This is an example of a closed surface. Can you give an example of an open surface? If you take a upper hemisphere, if you take a upper hemisphere, this is an example of an open surface. Can you see that? Okay. So upper hemisphere an example of a open surface. Okay. So my surface is two-sided, piecewise smooth, open or closed surface. It can be open or closed surface. Okay. Then if you want to integrate this function over the surface, that is said to be a surface that is said to be a surface integral over S. Okay. Okay. Then how to compute this surface integral? How to compute this surface integral? Okay. And there is a formula. Okay. So formula to compute the surface integral, we'll see now. Now the formula is like this: surface integral over S, surface integral S, okay, uh, f of x y z ds is equal to, so like what we did in line integral, double integral and triple integral. What we can do, you can partition the surface into smaller parts. Okay, with lines, you make this into smaller pieces. Okay, then you give some index to each piece. Okay, call it as delta s1, delta s2, and so on. Okay, then what you do, take sum of the functional value, f of xk, yk, zk, f of xk, yk, zk, multiply with delta sk. What is delta sk? Area of this smaller part of the surfaces, and xk, yk, zk is a point in this surface. Okay, like that there are n small pieces. Like that there are n small pieces. So take summation from 1 to n. As you increase the number of partition points, okay, then you can take limit n tends to infinity. Okay, so that is the uh, actual formula to compute this surface integral. It is the actual formula to compute the surface integral. Is it not similar to that of definition of definite integral, double integral, triple integral, line integral? Okay, it is similar. What we are doing is basically you need to partition the region of integration. From each partition part, you take one point. Okay, compute the function value at that point, multiply with the geometrical geometrical measure of that part. In case of a surface, it will have a surface area. Then if you take a limit of sum of all these products, then if that limit is existing, that is called the surface integral. Okay, now if the function is constant if f of x y z equal to 1. If f of x y z equal to 1, then can you tell me that integral, what could be this represent? Integral 1 ds, what would be integral 1 ds? If f of x y
Area.
z equal to 1,
Area.
area of the entire surface S, right? Okay, that means what? Surface area. You are getting a surface area or area of the surface S. Okay, so now you know how to find out length of any curve by line integral, and you know how to find out area of any surface, that is by double integral, and you know how to how to compute volume of a solid, irregular solid, by triple integral. Okay, finding lengths by line integral, finding areas by surface integral, and finding volumes by triple integral. Is it okay? So these are the three ways you can find out all the three geometrical measures: length, area, and volume. Okay, so in the next session we are going to see a special kind of surface integral, and we are going to do all problems on the special case only, called flex. Okay, so like special case of line integral is work done, here the special case of surface integral is called flex. Okay, we are going to see that one.